Here comes the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for a good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
The 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Astros are down quietly, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Number 11, left fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. 0 for 4. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2. First pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a well there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Holliday standing in now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. 0 for 4. Fouled back.
Holliday.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Chris Carter.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Starlin Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx.
Leading off for Houston.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Beltran. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Another 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 9th.
Here's Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. Here's Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Called strike 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Chase Headley is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little.
Lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Brett Gardner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he will indeed make foul territory to retire. Down to Headley at third. Scooped up, throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 2,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Bregman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right back at him and off his glove. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing there. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten. That misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Matt Holliday standing in now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here's Holliday with a drive. This is to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Reddick in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat. Starlin Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. Now 1-0 Yanks.
Leading off for Houston, shortstop Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Now the pitch. Drive caught by Headley at third. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Julieski Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Well, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. A base hit in his first trip. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball.
Might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Chase Headley becomes out number 2 this inning.
Aaron Judge.
And this will be fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Beltran.
Ground ball right into the shift. Castro has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 16.
Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
To short, Correa is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's George Springer. They start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jose Altuve.
Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Sanchez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Correa.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it one away.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in. To try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit at third. Headley's got it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hot shot on the ground to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Throw to first. But he threw it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs. Here's Carlos Beltran. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 1-2, here it comes. Splitter, 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Nori Aoki. Their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 5. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Here's George Springer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Yankees claim the victory.
Welcome to Miami. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion. doubt about that one. 30 seconds left. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. Oh, that's a monster home run.